Hi everybody, it's me, Lisa T, coming at you with some positive energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. I'm tired. This was a crazy week for me. I picked up extra hours at work, so I've changed my schedule. I'm going to try and bring in a little bit more money. And also this week I've been coming out of what was like a growing pains moment for me just from 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, about when I went on this retreat, I've had to have the growing pains from that. It was really hard, and but my recovery toolbox is very full these days, so I was able to move through stuff. But it's exhausting. When we're dealing with emotions, and like emotional hangover can be like way worse than what like a drunken hangover. There's this emotional hangover because I feel so much. I feel that's what recovery is about. Feeling it so you can deal with it, so you can heal it. Feel all these, any emotion that I push down with shopping or with sex or with addictive behaviors or with food or with isolation or anything I've ever pushed down and said, nope, not going to feel that. I'm going to distract myself. Nope, not going to feel that grief. Nope, not going to feel that loss. Nope, not going to feel that pain. Not going to feel that. Not whenever in my life up until now, whenever I've done that, I push something down. And so in recovery is all about that. It's like an iceberg melting. So at the first, it's just a little bit, and we get deeper and deeper and deeper, and it becomes big. When I feel things these days, because I've been on this journey for so long, it's big because it's wide. It's part of the roots of my healing, and that's the best stuff because those roots have they're the core wounds, as someone would say. So those core wounds have deep roots, and there's a strong foundation there of shit. And so in recovery, when I get to moments when I go through a growing pain, it's because one of those roots has been uprooted, and I got to feel that stuff so I can deal with that stuff, so I can finally heal that stuff. Tang. So the reason I share all that is because I can hear it in my voice that I sound tired. It's been a lot this week. So yes, we're reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. I'm doing 2 readings here. We're gonna do a little catch up, and I am reading. Oh yeah, that was a cute one. Prayer. Okay, so September 29th, the importance of money. Oh my God, I've been talking about money the last couple of days. I have this weird thing with money. I have trauma around money because of the parental figures in my life back when I was a child. After my mom had passed away, were not good with money, and I ended up having to feel the repercussions of some of those issues, and so it's caused me to be very fearful about money, and so I have some stuff around money, and I'm working through it. So the importance of money, September 29th. We cannot afford to allow our focus in life to be money. I definitely know that. Oh, someone's calling. Hang on. I'm so not money hungry. I'm not money hungry. I want wealth and abundance in my life. I have a wealthy life of friendships, of my career, of beautiful things in my life, of enjoying the scenery around me, of family. Like, my wealth and my life is so not about money. But I know some people are very focused on money. So we cannot afford to allow our focus in life to be money. That will not lead us into the abundance we're seeking. I love that there. I just used that word, right? Abundance we're seeking. Usually it will not even lead to financial stability. Yeah, excuse me. Money is important. Money is definitely important, and I'm financially stable. I'm definitely financially stable, but I get like I haven't been able. Just recently, it was just last year where I went and spent some money on some new clothes. Usually I go to the thrift store, which my friends will say, that's great, Lisa. I'm thrifty, but I wasn't buying used clothes to be thrifty. I was buying used clothes because I couldn't bear to buy new clothes. I didn't feel like I deserved it. It felt like too much. It caused me anxiety. I didn't even know what was going on. I just knew I couldn't go and do those things. It just was like, nope, not doing it. So so financial stuff. Anyways, so yeah, money is important. We deserve to be paid for what we're worth. We will be paid what we're worth when we believe we deserve to be. It's all about your belief system. It's all about what's going on inside here. We project out to there everything that's going on in here. If you feel not good enough, you're going to find proof out here. You're going to look for it. You're going to actually seek and find where does life prove that I'm not good enough. If you're seeking if you're seeking that you deserve better, you will if you start saying that and believing it, you will look to prove that in your world. So we project out what's going on in here. So you'll get paid when you believe you'll get paid what you're worth when you believe you deserve to be. But often our plans fail when our primary consideration is money. The plan fails where's the motivation? What's the intent behind it? What's underneath it all? So what do we really want to do? What do we feel led to do? What are our instincts telling us? What do we feel guided to do? What are we excited about doing? When I became a massage therapist, the reason I'm a massage therapist is my dad told me that he was going to pass away in 8 months. He gave me the news that he has cancer, and been given 8 months to live. And for the next 2 weeks, I went home to my bed and I thought, oh my gosh, like my dad didn't get to live his fullest life. He was never fulfilled, ever, 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 ever. He always trying to grab at something, the next thing, but it never worked. And I reflected on that, and I thought, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to be like that. I want to do better. And so I laid in bed and I thought, if money isn't in my way, like if I had all the money in the world and I had all the time in the world, and that, like if money wasn't in my, if money wasn't in my way, my job wasn't in my way, with my age, if nothing was in my way, and I could just snap and do whatever I wanted, change the whole course of my life, what would I do? And it took me 2 weeks. But I was asking for guidance from something outside of myself. And after 2 weeks, it was like, oh my God, I've always wanted to be a massage therapist, but I never felt good enough. So the next day I signed up to do it. It was my first like pushing through the not good enoughs. So yeah, what do we want to do? The reason I'm sharing that is it's all these questions. What do I want to do? Like you can just look up and go, and ask your higher self, ask a higher power. What do I want to do? Help guide me. What do we feel guided to do? What are we excited about doing? Seek to find a way to do that without worrying about the money. Find your passion and the money will flow. My aunt told me that in 2010 before she passed away, long before I decided I was going to be an RMT. And she was right. Her 3 kids, one loved horses. She now owns stables in Dubai. Another one loved traveling. She now just travels anywhere she wants to go. She lives off the grid. Another one loved exercise and working out, and he's now a fitness trainer in Dubai. I loved helping people and healing and this whole journey. And then I became a massage therapist. And I tell people all the time, I don't work anymore. I never have to work another day in my life because I love what I do. I look forward to going to work. I swear to God, after my weekends, I look forward to my Tuesday shift going to work. I love it. I cried out of gratitude after a 2-week vacation. The last time after I had 2 weeks vacation, and I went back to work and I cried when I got to work that day. I was so full of gratitude for getting to do what I do. So passion. What are we passionate about? Find a way to do what you want to do without worrying about the money. I've never wondered how much am I going to make with this. Consider the financial aspects. Do that. Set boundaries about what you need to be paid. Be reasonable and expect to start at the bottom and work your way up. So you got to climb a ladder, that's for sure. But if you feel led toward a job, go for it. Is there something we truly don't want to do? Something that goes against our grain, but we're trying to force ourselves into it for the money? Are you doing it just for the money? Ain't gonna work, ain't gonna fulfill you. Usually that's a behavior that backfires. It doesn't work. There you go. We make ourselves miserable and the money usually goes wrong too. Some of the, you can see that with people, a lot of people that have like tons of money, but they, it's not doing what they're passionate. They're miserable. They're not that happy. I make peanuts in there. Well, I shouldn't say that. I make good money now, but for a long time I made peanuts, but I've always focused on happiness. So we usually make ourselves, and the money usually goes wrong. I have learned that when I am true to myself about work and what I need to be doing, the money will follow. Do what you love and the money will flow. Sometimes it's not as much as I want. Sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised and it's more, but I'm content and I have enough. I could have wrote that. Money is a consideration, but it cannot be our primary consideration if we are seeking spiritual security and peace of mind. You're always going to be okay when you're in the spiritual journey and you're in a higher power's hands. Here's your prayer for today. Today, I will make money a consideration, but I will not allow it to become my primary consideration. God, help me to be true to myself and trust that the money will follow. Amen. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Let me know that I'm not on this journey alone, that you're watching and that something I'm saying is helping you. I just want to help one person. If I do that, then all is good. But join me on the journey. Hit that subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And let's keep on learning to let go and love ourselves more every day. Thanks for watching.